the sinners. First, there was the it. The it. Then, there was Jason. And they attack! They were once best friends. Take off your costume. They were once best friends. But then, one day, the it turned evil. All of a sudden. It scared everyone. Take off your suit. It scared everyone. Then, his best friend, Jason decided, hey, I ought to be evil too. And then once they started becoming really addicted to being evil, they were evil all the time. And then they started turning on each other. It made no sense to anybody. And then, this is then when they were young and best friends. They were best friends. They loved to play together. They loved to use a bouncy ball. They always played knock-knock jokes.
Who's that? Applehead. Who's that? Applehead.
Applehead
Jr.
They were best friends. And of course.
Dodgeball.
And of course.
Dodgeball. Dodgeball. Dodgeball.
This was when they were best friends and lovely and caring. But all because of him. He wanted to turn evil. But when they were best friends, guess who loved to take their shirt off?
Jason.
He loved to take off his shirt and show that jiggles.
Jason.
But then, after a while, they got sick of being best friends. And then, that's when they decided to become evil. And then they turned on each other. And then, after they could not become best friends again. Put your shirt on. So, after it's crazy. They were enemies. crazy against each other. Never again would they ever become best friends. It couldn't happen. It wasn't possible. It couldn't be possible. It was so unlikely. Everyone wanted to stop killing. But man, was it their it was their addiction. They could not stop. So after them, oh man, it was them again, being evil. They had to. They had to kill. They had to. They couldn't deal with it. Enemies all the time. All the time. They couldn't do it. Never again would they be best friends. It couldn't happen. It couldn't happen anymore. Fix your shirt. It couldn't happen. So, after a while, Jason died. And then here came Mr. Chong. Mr. Chong. Mr. Chong didn't like the fact that the It killed Jason. And then, guess who went into battle? Mr. Chong and the It. Mr. Chong did not like it, but he had to do it for his other best friend. He loved Jason just as well as Jason and It when they were best friends. But, you know, Mr. Chong, he didn't like the It anymore. He said, you know what? I'm going to get you. You killed my best friend, and now I'm going to get you. Here they go, fighting another battle. Stop laughing, stop. Mr. Ching Chong. Mr. Ching. Mr. Ching Chong, his hair was so white and ugly. But you know what? Look at him. He was such an old man. But after a while, he killed the It. He was dead. Never again would he ever be alive. Never. He was gone. Finally, after so many years, he was dead. And everyone was so happy. See you later, the It. There was never a funeral or anything. And then, after that, Mr. Chong. Look at me. Leave.
I just seriously peed myself. My bladder couldn't hold it.
After a while.
That's so gross.
Mr. Stop. After a while, Mr. Chong was the happiest old man ever. But after a while, Mr. Chong died because of his age. One day, all of the kingdom went to go find him, and sadly, he will be missed. Everyone loved Mr. Chong because of his braveness, but never again could he ever be alive. He was a town hero. He was the country hero. He was the whole world's hero. He would be sadly missed. Everyone loved Mr. Chong, but man, we wish we had him back, but we could never have him back ever again. So sadly, Mr. Chong passed away because of his age, and the It, he passed away because Mr. Chong killed him after everyone wanted him killed. And then Jason, he was killed from the It, which, man, he was just never wanted ever again. So, it was, after a while, everyone was happy that the It was killed, and everyone was happy that Jason was killed. But sadly, everyone missed Mr. Chong. He was the best guy in the world. We missed him dearly. But never again, because we have our blessed, braveful Mr. Chong back with us again.